So real quick, here's what we're doing. I've set up an fmod, an event that is linked into Unity. It's just a single audio event. However, it has a parameter set that is typically reserved for things like footsteps. You step on snow, it switches to the next parameter, which is snow, and it plays this line instead. Or you step on, metal, and then it'll play the next line. Typically, there's not 72 of these, but I have set 72 of them between 1 and 71. And what this does is each one of these is the next line of dialogue. And the way I get that to match the text is because our text system uses line IDs to know where to get which text to put up next. It's used, if there's multiple languages, it uses the same line ID but in a different container of text so that it knows to keep the same consistency of the language across multiple languages. So I had the idea of using the code for that so that when you click next, it not only grabs the next line ID, it also says to fmod, stop playing audio, and then change the ID to match, or change the parameter value, rather, to match the line ID. And so all I had to do is name these different parameters to be line 0071 all the way from line 001. And then when I put the line IDs in here, I just name them that same thing. So when it goes to search for this text line, it also sets this parameter to match the audio line. And so what that does is with one audio event switching the same way you would switch grass or, footsteps of grass, footsteps of snow or metal or whatever, it switches to different lines of dialogue, which makes this work this way. Now let's hope this works.
I know we have been working hard these past weeks,
just
and
like
I want you to know that I appreciate you all.
What's been the point? My clan won't come out of their holes. They're too busy forging armor too heavy to wear.
And since we added this stop dialogue line, every time it switches the ID, we can actually...
And my fellow bone brethren won't...
We changed
skip
their
over.
mind. How?
Perhaps he's scintillating...
Rota,
And they don't talk over each other.
Have I taught you nothing? Arceus, you were cast...
Isn't that fantastic? And I have this set so that it holds value during playback, which means if you switch this value while it's playing back an audio part, it will not change the value of what's actually playing until it has stopped playing. So we have seamless audio that does not interrupt itself, but does interrupt when you hit continue, and will easily grab the correct line based on the line IDs here built in for the audio switching, or the text switching, and it just works right with the audio switching with a simple, oh, by the way, while you're grabbing it for the text, could you grab it for the audio? Thanks very much. Pretty sweet.